I'm with Anton O'Donnell, and he comes from Glasgow, Scotland, right?
Yes, all the way.
And he's over here. You're going to be performing in Texas for a music festival in Galveston.
The Texas Scottish Festival. I'm playing the 10th, 11th, and 12th of May.
Okay.
But before then, so I'm playing here at the Windjammers tonight, and then tomorrow playing down in Fort Walton, and then on to New Orleans, then into Texas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're traveling quite a bit.
Yeah, getting the megabus for most of the time. Yeah.
Okay, now to give you a little bit of background about Anton, he's got a group back in Scotland. It's called Anton and the Colts. It's a 4-man group, and can you tell everybody who the other bandmates are?
Well, it's just a bit of a difficult one. So the guys that are on the record is Roscoe Wilson, who plays lead guitar and backing vocals. Then you had Dylan Haldane, who was playing drums, and John Dunlop, who was on the bass. But then we had backing singer Anne Dunlop, who was John's sister. She was doing backing vocals, and we had Big Pedro. He was on the fiddle for a few of the songs, and we had a couple other musicians in as well. But the band's kind of disbanded at the moment, so we've been kind of using kind of floating musicians. Yeah, it works sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Now, has the album actually been released, or is it just about to be released?
Yes, the album was released back in September, but there was a bit of a delay in pushing the album. You know, the album came out, and then I was away doing a bit of a solo tour through Europe, and we didn't actually have the album launch until the start of the year. But it's been going well, man. It's a slow burner.
Now, let everybody know what the title of the album is here.
The album title is No End of the Line.
No End of the Line.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to know what that means?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Well, it's like no matter what happens, man, nothing's done, you know. You can still choose a different path or do whatever, you know. Some kind of tragedy happens, or, you know what I mean, there's always something else to do, you know what I mean. So you just kind of keep going.
That's right, stay positive.
Yeah, man. Pretty much.
How can people here in the United States get it? Is it like on iTunes or Amazon or something like that?
Yep, it's all usual places. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. Also, if you want a physical copy, you can get us on Bandcamp.com, and I'll send you one out. And I'll even sign it as well. Maybe smiley face.
Now, I always like to ask musicians, first of all, to let everybody know, you play rhythm guitar, harmonica, and you write most of the songs, correct?
Yes, and I try to sing.
Okay. How did you get your start, and who influenced you?
Well, I think I'd seen Eric Clapton's Unplugged, MTV Unplugged, and I just thought it looked cool as hell. You know, I'm trying not to swear here, but it just looked cool, and I just thought he must get all the chicks, you know. So I just started playing from there. But I kind of stopped for a little bit, and then I picked it up again and started taking it a little bit more serious. Well, as serious as I can, you know what I mean. But it's a bit too much fun to kind of try and take it serious, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Now, what kind of studio did you record in? What was it? A tape studio? Was it a digital studio? What type of setup did you guys use?
Yes, it was more digital.
Digital.
We've done it in 2 different studios. We've done it in a place called La Chunky, which is on Argyle Street in Glasgow, and we've done it with our friend Andy Graham. He was the main engineer on that, and we recorded some of the songs and overdubs with Neil McKenzie at Keep It Creative. They worked really hard at helping get it together. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun.
Well, I wish you a lot of success.
Thank you very much.
And is this your first time to the United States?
No, I've been coming a couple of times, man. In fact, the last time I was here, I ended up spending 14 hours in the Galveston County Jail.
Galveston.
Galveston County Jail, Galveston's finest. That was a bit of a weird one. But I survived. Just.
I grew up when I was a kid. I used to go to Galveston and Corpus Christi because I lived in Beaumont, and so Galveston is quite the town.
Yeah, man, I like it down there. Like down the island, yep.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going to let you go because Anton's getting ready to go and perform.
Yeah.
And thank you very much
Thanks,
for the interview.
Yeah, no pleasure, man. Thank you. Take it easy. Cheers.